Hey everybody, welcome to the From the Sofa podcast. How's everybody doing today? How you doing, Lenny?
Alejandro, I'm doing great. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm alright here, enjoying the spring. Finally, it's spring right here in Stuttgart, and I'm like completely happy because like everything starts blossoming and everything is just like filled with love everywhere. I'm very happy, man. So today we're gonna talk about Tones and I and her great story about how she started in Australia from busking to having a record deal and being number one all over the world. So stick around.
New York, Berlin, Tokyo, London, Kingston, Panama, Nashville. Two outlooks on traveling music and the world. From sofa to sofa, Lenny and Alejandro.
So Lenny, tell me how you doing. How's everything over there in Nashville?
I've been traveling this weekend. I was in Houston, Texas, doing a walkthrough at a venue down outside of Houston, Texas this weekend. The weather was great. I know you're in the Celsius scale. We're in the Fahrenheit here in the States. It was 86, which would make it, about 27 to you in Stuttgart. So it was a beautiful, hot day, and I love warm weather, so it was good to be down in South Texas again.
You're awesome converting the Celsius into Fahrenheit and backwards. I can't do that, man.
When I was in Europe, I'm like, I've got to learn this because they're like, it's going to be like 7. And I'm like, oh gosh, that's cold. And then I'm thinking, no, it's not that cold. So I learned it really quick,
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good that you explain everything, because like the people here, they don't know anything about Fahrenheit. It's like me, I don't know anything. Like I know a little bit, because I'm close to the States and everything, but sure. I know like 60 degrees is like kind of mild weather, super comfortable. But if you tell somebody here, oh no, it's 60 degrees, they're gonna think they're cooking you.
yeah, no doubt. 60 C is gonna be a warm day.
So okay, Lenny, I wanted to know, we have many different, Lenny and I have many different bands that we like, and we have the same taste in many bands, but I never really asked you, what are the latest bands that you like? Like the latest bands that you've heard that you like?
I'm still listening to a lot of the classic stuff. I mean, there's a lot of new stuff out there that I like, but I'm still listening to a lot of the classic rock stuff a lot, especially when I'm in the car. If I'm going somewhere, I like to just turn on some classic rock and just let it rock while I'm going down the freeway.
I know, I'm the same. I'm like classic rock all the way, you know what I mean? But sometimes I get tired to listening to the same songs the whole time. So I start, doing research here and there. But on this particular band, I didn't have to do so much research on this band because it was like completely famous. Like it was all the time playing on the radio over and over and over. And I decided to make a cover song with this girl from Montana. Actually, she's from the States. She's very young. She's 18, and she started singing when she was 5 years old. Can you believe that? Like 5 years old.
I didn't hear how did the family end up in Australia? Is that how she started the tour there, or did she get a record deal down under?
Okay, what happened is that I think you got confused two things. First, I'm doing the cover song. I'm doing it with a girl named Kelsey Lynn. She's from Montana, and she's got an EP called Resilient. But what we're talking about is the band.
The group.
The band that we covered is Tones and I, which is actually Toni Watson, and she was born in Melbourne.
Okay, I got the two girls confused. I was like, wait a minute, how did this happen? My bad on that.
No, but the story is completely, amazing. I mean, like she was working, and I can really relate to the story. This girl, she had like a day job, like a normal day job. I don't know where. They didn't tell me where she was working, but one day she just decided to quit and started busking around Melbourne and going to Byron Bay. Over there, and then as the crowd passed, she was singing her song and everything, and then she even started winning like busking competitions, the best busking band in Melbourne and stuff. and then she got a record deal. Sounds like a fairy tale, man. You know what I'm saying? Like she was singing on the street, and then all of a sudden she's like, "Okay, I made this song." Like I think, yeah, Johnny Runaway was her first song, and boom, record deal with Sony Records, man. Can you believe that?
Simply that easy, but it probably wouldn't. But simply sounds that easy.
Yeah, it wasn't easy, I tell you that. But I mean, she has a lot of talent. She has a very interesting voice. In fact, like people in the internet say all the time that her voice is fake. Like she has like pedals and stuff.
Cool.
But it's actually, yeah, it's actually her real voice. And so we covered it. So I only sang it like the way I sang it. So yeah, so like anyway, like I was saying, like one of these bands, you know, like Cage the Elephant, like this band Stones and I, The Killers, all these bands that are new, that are not classic, like from the 80s and the 70s. I think they're pretty cool, you know. They give me this feeling of you know, lack of energy, like a different type of energy than the other bands, but they're still good. I'm not saying one is better than the other, but it's just different. It's a really cool thing. So
I
really,
love it.
you don't listen to any new bands.
I haven't in a while. I mean, I love all listening to new stuff. Usually, I listen to XM here locally, so it's you know, it's hardly no commercials and it's just classic. So there's so many channels to choose from. You're gonna laugh. I either put it on 80s rock or I put it on Hair Nation, which is all the classic stuff. So I kind of get a dance mix, 80s stuff, all the way to classic rock from, you know, Zeppelin on down to, you know, Guns N' Roses, Jump with Van Halen on down the line.
All right, there you go. That's why we have this show. Lenny has his own opinion on new music, and I like listening to new music. So there you go. So stick around, enjoy the cover, and I hope you have a good weekend.
Thanks, guys.
All right, bye.
Hello, welcome to my on the road home studio. This is why it's taken so long for me to get this recording to you, is because I've been bouncing around a bunch of places recently. So we're doing it now. Here we go. Thanks for your patience, by the way. Okay.
Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life.
But you beg to see me dance just one more time. Oh, I see you, see you every time. Oh,
You make me wanna try.
they say
said, dance for me. I said, dance. Hey everybody, thanks for listening. Follow us on every platform in social media. You can easily find us at From the Sofa Podcast, except on Twitter, that is just the Sofa Podcast. Or simply hit the subscribe and little bell button to get the latest episodes underneath. So see you next time. Have a good time.